Always mine. I'm just trying to figure out like what I'm doing here. How do I want to sit? Because I was originally planning for it to be like horizontal, but it doesn't want to let me go live that way, which is like okay. But I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. There's still like a good 7 minutes before like I said I was gonna go live, so I might just like chill for a bit. Just like, oh yeah, I'll just talk about like, you know, why I'm doing this video and shit. Before I do that though, I gotta grab some crystals. So I'll be right back. If you're watching, just wait a little bit longer. I have nice legs. I wanna be where you are. Okay. So this is gonna be pile 1. Can you? No. And this is gonna be bouncing. No. I should have left her in the other room. I'm sorry, but you're being kind of annoying. And I need you to not do that while I'm doing this. So just lay down somewhere. Okay, what the fuck am I doing? Let's go ahead and get started. I love you too, but I'm trying to do something. I'm gonna have to put you in another room, in the other room, if you keep doing this. Yeah, see? This can't go. I can't do what I need to do with you around. Say goodbye. Say bye. Bye. I gotta go. I can't control myself. Alright, go in there. Cool. So this is going to be a pick a card reading about what they are hiding from you. This is actually a playlist that I made for pile number 1. So I'm going to pause it. It's at the end of the song anyways, because I want to talk about it. So it's pretty straightforward. We're just going to be getting into your person's like unconscious or subconscious, just hidden aspects of self that are kind of being withheld right now. And then we're also going to look into the context surrounding that. Yeah, just I don't want to make them like all specifically geared towards love, but I do think that we're probably going to touch on love a good bit. So I'm going to go ahead and cleanse the deck with the incense that I chose for this pile. So I chose golden sandalwood. It's in this like brown package. And then I chose black opium for pile 2. The vibes are definitely pretty distinct. And I'll also tell you guys a little bit of something about like how I chose the decks that I'm going to use. So first of all, pile number 1 is this rose quartz, and then I'm also using the Botticelli tarot. It's like this. And then the seashell oracle. So it's like a matching like oceanic vibe. I definitely like associate these vibes more with like Aphrodite kind of like love goddess vibes. And then pile 2 is like the opposite. So like pile number 1 is giving like Hello Kitty, Barbie, and then pile 2 is giving like vampire, like Castlevania. It's the mushroom oracle, the tarot obscura, which is like skeletons, and then like this chunky like fat ass red jasper, which is root chakra versus like heart chakra. So another thing that's kind of significant, I watched this other reader. Her name is Jess Puckett, the Chaos Witch, and I always recommend her to anybody who like, you know, is interested. But she like brought up this difference between like 2 different kinds of love, especially like as it relates to like where it comes from. And she says that there's like a heart chakra love, like a higher kind of love, and then there's like a root chakra love. And the root chakra is the energy center that relates to like our sexual organs. So it's like, does it come from the heart, or does it come from, oh shit, my fault, or does it come from like, you know, our sexual like more primal desires, right? So those 2 different kind of vibes is like, it might give you a bit of context as to which one you might want to choose. Pal 2 being a little bit more like darker, a little bit more like kind of angsty, a little bit more like intense, like maybe like a more obsessive vibe. Like, I don't know, this one kind of gives me like, there's like drama. I can already kind of pick up on like drama in pile 2. I did the intro to this like video on pile 2 because I don't know, like this one is kind of demanding a lot of my attention, but I also think that there is some more like high vibrational kind of situations going on in the collective, and I think those will probably be found in pile 1. So we're gonna start with pile 1. I don't know if you guys saw the description, but I did put a little playlist of songs in there, so I'm gonna play it, but I'm also just letting you guys know that if you are interested in any of the songs that I'm playing, at least like the first like 5 of them are gonna be in that playlist. And let me know if it's like too loud or anything. I don't really know how it's gonna be. This is my first time, so who knows? I think I'm gonna move these over here. And there. I was thinking maybe I should have like pre-shuffled this. But, you know, maybe next time I'll do that. Okay, yeah. So we're going to look into pile number 1, starting with the oracle. I think I'll pull like 3. I think I'll do like 3. And then we'll get some context with the tarot. Cool. That was really fast. Sand, infinity, grit, shifts, shit. Xenophora, hybridity, disguise, curation in reverse, and then beachcomber, curiosity, avarice, and pursuit. So like immediately with the sand, like I thought to Star Wars, which I don't really know how that's gonna tie in yet, but I was thinking of like Anakin when he was like just like I don't like sand. And it's like a trauma response kind of thing, right? Because Anakin came up around a lot of sand. So there's something about like agitating the demons in this deck or this pile. Like some what they're hiding maybe like related to their past or yeah. Okay, hold on. The bottom of the deck is oyster, transformation, contradiction, and elevation. Interesting. I think that this person is probably hiding something relating to their past, and I think that there's something about them that they're like in the past they haven't been willing to accept or like really look at completely. Like there's something about themselves that they know that there's something there, and that's like there's an intentionality in hiding it. And like I don't know why like I'm saying that because like but like this person like would really want to, I think, explain. Sorry, there's like things happening around, and I'm like getting like distracted. So I think this person can be easily distracted around this thing. Like they kind of allow themselves to not look at it. They would rather like avoid like becoming open or like going through a transformational process because it's more convenient for them to just kind of pretend that it doesn't like bother them or that it doesn't exist in some kind of way. This person is like kind of attached to their disguise or something like that. Someone is like really used to like not being seen for their contradiction, like for the thing about them that they're hiding. But I think that you, the person who's watching this, you probably are able to kind of pick up on whatever this thing is, maybe without like there ever being any proof. And I think that's kind of a testament to your abilities here because I think you're like really sensitive to other people's energy. And it doesn't have to be like you're a terror, like I quite literally am, but it could be some other degree of like an ability to understand like the minds of other people. So some of you could like be good with psychology or something like that. Sociology, anthropology. And anthropologists are people who go into like all these different cultures and like learn about them. So you could be well learned in a lot of different ways, like very like multicultural or just like different and like contradiction. Like there's a lot of different things about you that don't maybe like make a lot of sense. And I think that's probably the reason why you're so good at picking up on other people's like eccentricities is because like it takes one to know one kind of thing. Like I look at you and I can see something about myself in you. So you don't even have to ever like tell me that because like I am that too. I think you have done like a really good job like within your own mind of blurring like the lines between you and other people. I just got like a notification. Cool. Thank you guys for all like being here. All two of you. I love it. But yeah, I think even curiosity with the beachcomber. I think you kind of you're unique in the way that I don't know why I'm supposed to be talking about like what they're hiding and like I'm talking about you from their perspective. So there's like an avoidance here of like themselves, and I just caught myself like talking about like how they see you when I want to like really talk about what they're hiding. So like they're kind of like really guarded. Whoever you're like looking into, I just started learning how to code, right? Because I was like, I need to learn how to create firewalls around like my like internet activity and all that stuff, and because I was like I need to block out like people who are hacking into like my shit, and I think this person has firewalls, but like emotionally, like when it comes to like their sand, like whatever that thing is that agitates them, they are very good at like protecting like a soft spot here. And it could have something to do with their mother, right? Because Anakin has this whole thing about like I wasn't able to like save my mom, or like I couldn't protect my mom. Maybe that like I even escaped something that my mother couldn't have escaped, or like yeah, I don't know, this is interesting. But yeah, curiosity, I think this person like they would mention that you are very curious. Maybe that you're very smart too, like, or because it's like curiosity and pursuit. And now I'm thinking Scooby-Doo, so Scooby-Doo could be significant. You could resonate with like a character on Scooby-Doo or something. Maybe like Velma. You could be like a Velma type. You don't have to be, but like, Okay, boom. I guess we're starting now. So this is the Page of Cups. Temperance in reverse. King of Cups. Eight of Cups in reverse. The Fool. And the Eight of Swords in reverse. With the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So first things first, this person acknowledges an imbalance in the past. They may not have wanted to acknowledge it in the past, but with the beachcomber energy and like literally sand, it's like you're really good at going through the sand. Like it's not a difficult process for you. So the sand being like a metaphor for like the aspects of ourselves that like our triggers, our stressors, aspects of ourselves that are hidden and suppressed. Like you're very comfortable with the darkness to some extent here, and then your desire to pursue the darkness, because like some people like different people respond to questions in different ways, right? So some people are afraid of the answer to the question, and some people are like pursuing and looking for the answers to the question, despite like whatever the result is of that process. Like you kind of have like this problem solver way of like approaching life, and I think that part of the reason why like this reading is like even significant and coming up is because like you're looking for an answer to the question, like what are they hiding. So first of all, you have like the inclining to know that there is something that is being hidden. And now my eighth house cat is like scratching at the door trying to come in, and I was just talking about like the sand as a metaphor for like eighth house topics, right? Okay, let me let her out. No. What? Hey, Dan. But yeah, what was I saying? Completely distracted me. But yes, Page of Cups next to the Temperance in reverse. This person was immature in the past, I think, or at least they weren't like very. They didn't show everything that they had to offer, right? Because we have like the Page of Cups, the Temperance in reverse, and then we have the King of Cups. There was an imbalance. Somebody was giving way more than the other. But I think that could have switched. This person could be hiding how much they actually feel, right? Because this is the song, it's Morning Sex. He just said, I'm thinking about your body. Like this person may have began the relationship from a more like um superficial thing, like from a more superficial standpoint. And I feel like I'm being more and more like vague in my language in the way that I'm like explaining this energy. And I feel like it's because that's the way that this person kind of allowed themselves to stay, like from an emotional standpoint. They never um they never really gave a lot of substance. And that was an intentional tactic on their behalf because it allowed them to have a certain level of flexibility in their dealings. So it was important for this person, specifically because of that thing that I was talking about, like their suppression of their past and the things about them that are sensitive and easy to trigger. This person has a lot of defense mechanisms relating to people accessing the softer spots of them. Um, and I don't think this person, yeah, was counting on you to to do the work, right? Because beach combing is an action; it's a labor. I don't think this person like sees themselves as whoa, throat chakra. I don't think this person. I don't think this person sees himself as worthy of the work or the effort of being known. So I think that's kind of one of the soft spots that you're probably touching right now. But like all of this just fell out, right? And like the new bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. So we have the King of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, Queen of Swords, the World, and the Knight of Wands. So I'm trying to figure out like how to like put this because I usually like a grid, and it's not a grid, so it's kind of bothering me. but, but it's fine. There could be some level of adaptation like required in this situation in order for things to move forward, and like perhaps even in a better way than like it could have originally been planned, but yeah, I think that requires like a mutual like sense of openness to that possibility. I think we have the King of Pentacles in reverse with the Page of Wands in reverse. So this person kind of being exposed in some kind of way to their agitator, to their sand, because like this whole like triangle over here is kind of pointing to that idea that I was talking about before. And the King of Pentacles on this, like in this deck, I'll show you. He has like this coin and he's like holding it close to his chest and he's like, this is my shit. And then in the reverse, it's like there's like a possessiveness. It's like a really like, this is my shit. It's not like I'm wearing it on my sleeve because I'm proud. It's like I'm wearing it close to my heart, close to my chest because it's something I need to defend. And I think once they discover the like love or like the feeling of true acceptance that exists within this connection, they like have less of a need to kind of perform in one way. So I think that they're going to find that there's a lot of freedom in vulnerability when you're being vulnerable with the right person. It's like I think like a lot of what's gone wrong here is that this person's perception of vulnerability is like skewed because of the poor like difficult experiences they've had in the past. It's a triangle, kind of. But like that's what I'm saying. It's better than I thought, even though it's not the shape that I expected. Is that this person's energy? I don't know. But let me see like what else is coming out. Yeah, I mean it could be because the world is here and that's always like, like this naked woman's body, It's like she's on the seashell. And this is like the seashell oracle. So it's like you're definitely beautiful. But I think like maybe what makes you beautiful, it could be like something, I don't want to say like different, like it's bad or anything, but I think you're definitely different. You're not like a traditionally beautiful thing. Because the bottom one here, like the bottom center card, is this Queen of Swords here. Um, I don't want to say you're not traditionally beautiful. You could definitely be like conventionally attractive. That's not what I'm saying. Because like a lot of this like energy, it's not very material or like superficial at all, and like in any kind of way. So really what I'm more so saying is that there's something about the substance of who you are as a person with this Queen of Swords energy. What this person, like, I think, see, like, once again, I'm like noticing myself being drawn like farther and farther away from the thing of like what they're hiding, and it's more about like, so maybe what they're hiding is that they think that you're beautiful. Maybe because I don't know, are they like not telling you that or something? Um, I don't know, because like I'm trying to do this reading as like what they think, what they're hiding, but then it's coming out as what they think, so they could just be hiding what they think. Oh my god. Um yeah, okay. Is there any, I wanted to talk about like something else. I don't know why. I don't know, maybe it's like I'm having bad expectations, or like I'm having false or like incorrect expectations. Because maybe you like are coming to this like video and you're thinking like I'm gonna hear something like bad about like something else or someone else, or like I don't know, maybe you were expecting the worst, but like there's something about like that not really being the case. But like I was saying, this is definitely at the higher vibrational pile. So like I think we might get into a little bit more like other stuff with the next pile, because this is like I was saying before, like this is the heart chakra like kind of love. Like this is the more unconditional love, because this is like Ace of Pentacles upon the deck is two people who are like both in that energy, like that heart chakra energy, where it's like we both love ourselves, and that makes it easy to love the other, especially because like we're both approaching the situation from the same energy, um, even if it is a bit different, because like you know the dress colors are contrasting colors, so it's like they don't look the same, they're possibly even opposites, but there is a sense of like sameness or like a mutual like value here in between them, or interest in between them. um and then yeah, and then look, Mars here, it's the Tower in reverse. It kind of like whatever that mutual thing is, it makes whatever the conflict could be irrelevant, at least like to how the both of them are perceiving it. I hope I'm like making sense, because I'm wondering if like my communication is more broken than I'm thinking it is, because I'm the one saying it. So there's another thing here about this situation is like I think what makes like both of you like a shared insecurity that you could have is like a sense of belonging, or like a feeling of being different to everyone else. So there's a level of like finding kinship in this dynamic between the two of you. And now I'm also thinking of this less as like a romantic thing. This could also definitely be like a friendship kind of thing. Like someone who you like play with, or like, you know. Like yeah, because if this is a friend, then that makes a lot of sense that they'd be hiding how like highly they see you. Because they don't like, you know, want to make it like weird or like a big deal or whatever. Um, but I think this person definitely sees you in like a very high, like on a high pedestal. Like this is someone who looks up to you, um, especially if you have like some like level of authority in some realm of like thought or mind, or even like as it relates to your creativity or your spirituality here, like what you're able to communicate based off of what you know, like your brain But we also have temperance, which is that like sage energy. So this could definitely be like the energy of mentorship. This is reminding me of a friend that I have, like for sure. So, and also, okay, so you guys could like Naruto, and you could have like Jiraiya, and I think that's like if you're resonating with this, I think you're definitely like the pervy sage, like maybe not like pervy, but you have like a thing about you that would make you to like the average person seem like an unconventional or unreliable leader. Like maybe you're not like a perv, maybe you like smoke or like you drink or like you have a vice here. But I think to the right people, to people who can connect with you, this is like something that's endearing because it's like it shows the humanness, it shows the peership in the relationship. What are we doing? This is a pick a card. This is pile one. There was another comment. I didn't read it. Hold on. Oh, hi. Hey guys. Welcome to the party. But yeah, what else was I saying about this connection? I want to talk more about like what like someone could be hiding here. So let me focus back on that intention for a second. So someone could have been pretending to have more material stability than they really did. Um, Maybe they did have it, but it was just conditionally or temporarily. What else? Yeah, there's like some energy of disguise. So someone may have prevented themselves as more capable of being in a certain kind of energy than they typically or generally are. So you may have it's like the kind of energy of like catching someone on a good day. Um and like having a great, maybe experience, but then that experience not being like easily accessible again due to some kind of like constraint or limitation here. Whether this is like a material limitation or like an internal limitation, right? Like this is someone who can change their mind maybe a little bit. Like one thing they want to hide or like they have hidden from you is how like changeable they kind of can be in their energy. This is someone who like is probably good with their words. Um like probably has a lot of like street smarts and I know how to maneuver. Okay, now this is a Mean Girls advertisement. So I mean I don't know, like there could be something about like facade management. This person doesn't really like fully want to let you know about. Forest reading tarot. What? Okay. But yeah, okay. Is that all for this pile? Should we move on to the next pile now? No, I actually did bring other like card decks. So yeah, let's do this one. This is the Woodland Wardens deck, so it has animals. And oh, someone just said forest, right? Dude, that's crazy. Confirmation of me needing to transition. Cool. So let's see. What does pile number one need to hear from this deck? What is their person hiding from them? So far we've talked about how this person has a sensitive spot that you're able to reach. We talked about how they kind of walk through their life with a certain level of disguise, that they're having a difficult time, like a more difficult time maintaining, especially as it relates to the introduction of your energy. The thing that kind of makes this person feel like they stick out. They feel like they find resonance with you. They really admire your ability to do the deep diving and like shadow work required to understand people around you. I think they often feel like inspired by that. Maybe want to begin a journey in their own lives that kind of like models something similar to yours. Like if it's not like something like really similar, then it's just that they are like really inspired by your passion here, and they want to apply a similar level of passion to like something of theirs. Because I think you've been successful, at least like you have with this person as it relates to like connecting with them. So there's something like to believe in as it relates to you. Like you give people something to believe in, or like you give this person something to believe in, which feels like really significant. With this Eight of Swords in reverse, you're helping to pull this person out of a stuck position, or like an isolated position. And helping them to close out karmic cycles and like do that quickly. Like they're doing it quicker through a collaboration with you. And like reaching out to you or being around you helps them like move forward faster. Okay, yeah. So what is this person hiding? File number 1. Porcupine and anemone, boundaries. Porcupine. This person like is heavily heavily guarded. And like I don't know if this person is literally like strong or like what? But this person has like OD like blockages and barriers towards like intimacy. Like this is a truly guarded individual. And I'm like sorry for laughing, but like this is kind of funny. Cause like this person like there are guarded people and then there's like this person. It's kind of funny. It's a little bit funny. Like the level to which this person like goes to conceal themselves. But it's also like, damn, like if they're like really like something must have happened, like, you know, to make a person like this. And I think like the laughter, the humor could be like they could okay, so someone here could cope through humor for sure. And I'm thinking about how like I have my VPN set for like fucking Brazil. And then I'm also thinking about how in one of the Hulk movies that I watched, he went and like ran away to Brazil to learn how to get his anger under control. And yeah, I think there's something about like having an emotional vault for the sake of like protecting themselves and like people around them. Like there's like a real like tower in reverse energy. It's like that I could really destroy something. Like I could really hurt someone, or like there's a like okay, so like I wanted to say like damn, this I was gonna say that this was like to keep people out, but it's also to prevent themselves from getting out. Like this person is in like they're trapping themselves. Like they think it's for like the greater good that they're completely alone. Someone could have made this person like I'm trying to figure this out. It's not like I have to like reach for it. closed off. Shit. Like, I'm trying to figure this shit out. Like, I really am trying to, like, reach in there and grab it. But this person, like, has it fucking all the way in the back, bro. Yeah, I don't even know. Hold on. Let me just try to get more cards. But we have, like, the deer, healing. So these, okay, this is interesting because they're two different prey animals, right? But they have two different ways of, like I don't know, there's two different vibes to, like, a porcupine and then a deer. And I think the difference partially in that is, like, between, like, the size of them. So, like, a deer can, like, run away. Like, a porcupine is too small. Like, it's not going to be able to run away. It may as well just, like, buck up. Like, if it's going to, like, be prey, it's going to fight. Whereas another person in a similar situation who has, like, different defense mechanisms will handle things differently. So, like, I think a big thing here is just understanding each other and how you operate and why you operate the way that you operate. Because I think once there's a certain level of just, like, understanding, a lot of the conflict just, like, ceases to be, like I was saying, because like I understand, like, I get it. But that has to, like, there has to be an opening made for that, right? Because, like, the Ace of Pentacles, that understanding can only exist, like, when we create the space for it to happen, which means that there is some level of, like, expression that needs to exist. And I think it's important for, like, one person in this dynamic that, like, they need to maintain their boundaries. Which I do. Like, someone here does. And that's, like, I think what could cause a separation is, like, an inability on one person's part to, like, respect the boundaries, and an over reliance on one person to the other person's, like, willingness to pursue. Because it, like, there needs to be, like, a reciprocal kind of element here. I cannot read that. I need to invest in glasses, bro. Seriously, I'm realizing that I can't see shit. Which is really interesting because, like, I have, like, like, this, like, spiritual sense of sight, but, like, I can't, like, my eyes are bad. We have the cat, independence, and salamander, inspiration. In reverse, though. With the raccoon, curiosity again. So curiosity is coming out as a phrase twice. What they're hiding, being part of, like, tied to this curiosity, could be that they're literally, like, watching you because they're curious about you. Like, even if there is, like, some level of separation, this person could be disguising themselves in order to kind of contradict themselves here in some kind of way. But it's okay, I think, from, like, a spiritual, like, standpoint, because of the way that this lends to their transformation on the same contradiction card. Because this person needs to, like, feel safe to kind of live in both worlds before they pick the world that they like the best. I don't know. That's how it came to me. Like, this person needs the, like, they can't just do one thing straight to the other. Like, they kind of need to be both. And then they'll be like, okay, well, like, this person moves kind of slow. They're not a quick adjuster. So yeah, I think this person kind of needs to, like, wade in a bit. And so I think they're going to use, like, their ability to, like, watch you, or their curiosity, or they're going to maybe even, like, sneakily kind of do something here. Like, with the raccoon energy, they could, and I was saying, living in two different worlds, there could be, I'm kind of getting a thing, they could be hiding another relationship. That could be a thing. I don't know. Should we, like, clarify that? Maybe. But yeah, I think this person, if they are kind of in the whole like two different relationship thing, I think this person like I was saying with the black cat and like all of this like guardedness, this person probably doesn't like if it because it could be like a relationship like an actual like literal commitment. But this person could have also just like been playing the field and had other options, right? Like that also like is realistic. Like you meet someone and then like that doesn't mean that like they didn't have a life before you. So yeah, there could be something about like not allowing yourself to become like super mentally preoccupied on like the contrast between you and whatever else may have been the norm before the introduction of your energy. Because like I was saying, there's like this person who's in this energy of transitioning between like one way of being to the other, and they still haven't completely made that shift. Like they're working towards it, but they're still like in the energy of working towards it. But I think that this whole process is kind of low key being inspired by, the black cat, which I think represents kind of you here. Yeah, because look, like the salamander is looking towards the cat, like this, and then the deer is looking towards the cat. And the only one that's not is the porcupine. And I was saying, like, the porcupine's whole thing is like they want to fight it off. Like, I don't know, they're fighting it off rather than kind of, I don't know. They're just more boundary, they're more closed off. They have a lot of fear of like being victimized. So this person could have a fear of being victimized or um feeling like just like less than. And that could be a reason why they would rather be in like a sneakier energy than to like fully assert themselves as like this elk energy and like really like elk are fucking big, like they're huge, they take up a lot of space. Like I think that's the truth of this person. Like yeah, and then we have trust in the invisible with the snail. Like this person um there's something like big. It's probably a couple of things big about this. They could quite literally be like big, like tall or like large in some kind of way. Um, and there's like this energy that they can't like hide. Maybe like when they're in close proximity to you, like they can't hide. So there's something about like sneaking around. Anyways, I think that's what I have for this file. I think no, I have more actually. I brought a couple of decks over here because I wasn't sure like how long I wanted to make these files, but I'm kind of enjoying it so far. So it has been fun. Hey Jake, and it's like I don't have to worry about so much like what you guys are saying. Not that I don't care, but it's just that I'm enjoying the longer form like reading. But this is kind of like what you might imagine getting a personal reading being like. But it's like I'm doing a personal, and there's like no, it's cool. It's cool. I do actually have to do personals after this though. So let me go ahead and like not take too long because I need to save some energy for other things. Okay, so let's just get a couple of these to see what else may want to come out for pile one before we move into pile two. Yeah, see, I'm getting it now. I think these are I was gonna use these, but I was like, nah, I'll just save them for pile two, and they're darker too, like the other decks. So I think this is meant to be our lighter deck, and then the dark one will come. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. So I was saying this person is still like in a transition phase. What about now? Is it working? Oh, I think I need to still stay. Okay, what about now? It's dead, so yeah. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the Pile 2 playlist because it's different. The vibe is completely different. Finally. Yeah, I'm sorry. Had to get that out of the way. So, like, I'm already picking up on, like, a difference in, like, morality or values. This could even be, like, not as deep as, like, morality and values, but, like, more so about, like, a difference in status or... I don't know, it's not like that. I'm kind of picking up on, like, this... I don't know, like, a difference. And then, like, that difference causing, like, controversy. Hola. Bien, ¿y tú? Is this because of my VPN being in Brazil? Or do you guys, I just have Spanish speakers in the like that. I don't know. That's cool. Guys, I need more practice with my Spanish. Well, I mean, Brazil is like a Portuguese speaking country anyways. I don't know how much of the population speaks Spanish there. Probably not a lot. But anyways, I mean, they're pretty similar languages, am I wrong? So anyways, we're gonna get into it. This is pile number 2 with the motherfucking red jasper. See, my vibe is completely changing. This is a different energy for sure. But I need to cleanse this deck. And this is the black opium. So I mean, there could be some like alternative people in this collective. Bitch, I'm in the trap with you, we thought it up. This person could like to drink or smoke or both. And they might want to do that with you. Just to like see what that would be like. That could be related to what they're hiding. I'm getting like, there could be like a secret sexual strategy here. And maybe I'm here to tell you about their like secret sexual strategy. There's like definitely a level of strategy here though. Like, I don't know why I'm picking up on that, but like I am. Okay. So this is the same like creator but a different deck. And I don't know, I love that so much that I have 2 of the same deck. Or 2 of the same like a set. I have a full set. Okay, this is gonna be like the 18 plus one. Because I was like, I have 2 of the same. I have a set. And then I was thinking of like guys, I'm about to expose myself so hard. Do you guys know like Johnny Sins? I'm like but he has like he has like Kiss of Sins and like that's like his girlfriend, but then they also have like an occasional like third. Oh my god. But yeah, I don't know if you're aware, but that is giving me Johnny Sins and Kisses Sins. Basically, like, he likes to have multiple women in the bedroom, and then she is bisexual, so it like works out. So that could be like a part of their fantasy or something. I plead the fifth. Yeah, for real. They go kicking in doors. But that's what they're saying, like, with, what are they hiding? I think this person has, like, some kind of, like, threesome fantasy. Or just, like, some kind of group situation, public situation. Because maybe it's not, like, another person, like, there, but, like, maybe it's, like, they, like, want people to, like, catch you, or, like, or even, like, record it. This person could want to, like, record it. They could, like, want people to watch, or, like, they could have, like, they could want to watch you with, like, other people. Okay, what is this person hiding? Okay, tree, stable, slow, and partnership. So that's so interesting because, like, this is kind of giving, like, a monogamous vibe. Like, tree gives me, like, monogamy vibes. Like, we put the tree... Okay, but it doesn't have to be, right? Because I was going to say, put the tree in one spot and then it just grows there. But, like, trees can also support other life forms. So there's still, like, a community element to that. Like, there can be a level of experimentation acquired through the stability of another thing. It's like the energy of, like, you don't go, like, world traveling and not have, like, a home to go back to. What am I saying? Like, what is this? What? So this person, like, they are attracted to the idea of having, like, a home base. And not feeling limited to that space, but also being able to rely upon that space. Like tree house, like my tree house. Now I'm hearing the song like Tree Home with like Erykah Badu. And I think Tyler the Creator. Like this person kind of like, maybe wants you to be their secret space, their hideout. And the reason why they want that, right, is because of the partnership and the stability that they perceive their being there. Like, reishi, longevity, like I'm saying. Okay, longevity, divinity, and healing with growth, sustenance, and patience. So this person wants to literally... I don't know if this is like an open relationship or what. I don't know. Or there's just like... This is like unconventional conventionalism. Like, I'm confused almost. But this is like someone... Oh, I think, like, honestly, there's a lot here. Like, there's a lot to even try to, like, explain. Let me turn it down because I'm trying to get overwhelmed. We fucked a couple of those. Maybe. Maybe. We have a Amanita Musicaria, Magic, Poison, and Legend. So it's like there's like this fantasy of a situation with you where that's stable and long term, but also allows like for expansion in some kind of sense. It isn't like literally bringing other people into the situation or relationship, and this is like kind of expanding the self through the healing done. But I don't know why that would be hidden, unless it's related to like who you're bringing in the bedroom. Like, because I was saying this is like unconventional conventionalism, right? So this could be like a relationship between like a cis woman and a cis man, let's say for example, but they both have like you know, like homoerotic tendencies, I guess. I don't know. Okay, anyways, but I just have to like tell you what I'm seeing, and this is such a weird like thing I didn't expect to like. And there's like a level of embarrassment, right? Like for me, as I'm feeling right now, but I think this is like this person, like if I think if somebody like called them out or like were to like address them about this, they would maybe be like dismissive of it or like not portray the true level of their interest. But I do think that this person probably would be into some kind of situation here. Hold on, let me pull more cards. Humor, revelation, and levity. And then chef, generous, indulgent, and pleasure. Yeah. And then trouble pig, determined, Epicurean, and talented. This person doesn't want to feel limited. And this feels like in a sexual sense. That's what they are hiding from you, is that they don't want to feel limited in their sexuality and how they express it. It could be that they want to express it with different like genders, maybe, I don't know, but this is, or like multiple people. Like this is someone who has like a lot of different interests, and I think that they like the idea of like being one way like in public and then one way like behind the scenes. Like they kind of like the back and forth, like the black and white kind of imagery, like contrast. This is not someone who like maybe you would look at and think that they would have as many like you know, it's like you might not look at them and think that they're like freaky, but I think this person definitely is. And I think they're nervous about like maybe expressing this all to you because they don't know if like you could relate, basically. And it kind of is like a bit of a big deal, and maybe like a real breaker for this person because they have like determined here, truffle pig. So this person could honestly, another thing that they could be hiding is like a sexual addiction. Like they could literally be sexually addicted. And the song that just came on is called Player's Circle. I think this person could be, and it's just, this ain't nothing new, do shit like this every day. So this person could literally, I love this song. This person could literally, do someone new like every day, or they're just living a, like a more luxurious, like faster lifestyle, I guess. I don't know, let's see what else, because I mean like, I don't know if this is someone who you're already with, or this is someone who you're like wanting to be with. I think if you're wanting to be with this person, then you're gonna have to like accept the fact that you're not like the only one. If you are already with this person, then you kind of have to accept the fact that they have like this aspect of themselves where they struggle to be committed to like one person sexually. So you're gonna have to figure out like either you're okay with that or you're not. Because if you like are like, no, I'm not okay with it, and you try to like get this person to change, like it's not gonna work. You're gonna be unsuccessful in like changing this person. Okay, what else? What are they hiding? Because they're determined and they're talented. So like this person wants what they want. And they're like going to get what they want. Like this person knows how to get what they want. And people don't tell this person no a lot. So, it's not like hard for them to get what they want. And people want to like make this person happy. They have something in their energy that is very attractive. This song is called "Going to Hell," bro. And the devil literally came out like in the verse, but it's here. This person could like, you know, I was saying there's like a vampire energy like in the very beginning. And I was like, this is kind of like a vampire, vampire pile. Yeah. Okay. So we have the Page of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Devil in reverse, and the Eight of Cups. If you try to like restrain this person, they will just walk away. They're like not gonna be like super receptive to like constructive criticism from you about how they should be living their lives. Because at this point they're just like really like in their groove, like in their own mode, and they just want what they want, and they're not really wanting to like do much outside of that. And with this tree energy, I was thinking that was like them wanting to kind of like grow roots with you and be solid with you, and that's like maybe okay, like maybe, but more so like I'm now getting this as a bit more of like a selfisher vibe, where it's like this person wants to become established within themselves and become stronger within themselves, and they may like lean on other people for support in the process of becoming who they want to be. And then once they're like where they want to be, that's when they'll plant like an actual seed. But in the meantime, this person is kind of just like climbing. Like I'm like even imagining going like back and forth as if it's like pinging off of something. Like this person, if they like they could get into relationships, but like they're probably like really quick and like one after another. It's like never really in one spot for that long. The person could be into like maybe like video games or like foosball or like bro stuff. Like this person could play like beer pong or something. Or like hockey. Okay. But yeah, I think this guy, this is someone who's maybe like for the bros in some kind of way. Yeah. Okay, what else? Right now, like this person is sexually driven though. Yeah. This person has like a little bit of like a Carti vibe. Okay, but this is interesting though. Hold on, because there's a development here. There's a development here. Okay, so this is like how I just explained is what they're hiding, right? That's how they are, but it's not who they want to be. This is so weird, because right, like when I was explaining that first line, and I was just like, okay, like this is this person, like this is what they do, this is how they are, they don't really care, like they just do what they want to do, they're for the bros. And like, and as I was doing it, I saw like no problem with that, because I was like, at least like I didn't perceive them as like wanting to change at all, right? But then as soon as I pulled the second row, this is where there's like this energy of stopping, like changing direction, and like becoming more like introspective. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, because I was like thinking that this is someone I was gonna tell you like at the end that you shouldn't, you know, involve yourself with if you're wanting anything like genuinely serious, right? Because I was like, well, like this person really is not in a very like, you know, like energy that's suitable to that. Like, but what I want to say, like what's really interesting about this is that this person has the potential for change and is in the interest, like in the mindset of wanting to create change. So this isn't someone who's like committed to this way of being, which is really interesting. Because like I was saying before, determined and talented, this person has mastered a way of being that doesn't like, it's not in like, how do I say this? this person could continue in the exact way that I was just saying, right? They could, and they would be just fine, like, I guess, doing that. But there is a desire to be different. Like, there's a genuine desire to change. And the chariot here in reverse, clarifying the Page of Wands, is telling me that there could be, like I was saying, underneath the tree especially, I was saying this person might want to, like, grow, like, put their seed down somewhere and then grow it. So with the chariot in reverse and the chariot representing, like, movement, and like I was saying, like a pinging, the pinging has stopped pinging. There hasn't been another ping in a minute now, which means this person has rested somewhere, which is very significant for this person because this person really never, like, stops moving long enough for their mind to settle. So the fact that they've kind of had to settle and reflect has given this person an opportunity to look backwards at, like, where they've come from for, like, maybe the first time in a long time. I don't mean to laugh at this person, but, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of demons they're trying to avoid, which is the reason why they never really stopped. But, you know, there's a whole process that's kind of undergoing now that's leading to this person's, like, spiritual ascension and the releasing of the burdens that cause them to be that way. Because what this person is gaining through the pause is self-awareness. They actually have time to think before they do now, and they actually are taking advantage of that time in a way that is productive. So, I mean, this is someone who has the potential to change, as bad as they may have been in the past. And, like, I'm saying that, but I don't even know, like, if that's their energy or that's your energy, but, like, I don't know. I don't know that this person, like, feels a lot of guilt, but I think they might feel guilt right now. Especially if their, like, pig energy has, like, you know, affected you negatively. Because this is, like, the energy of, like, mindless consumption before. So, you know, I don't know. This person might have been mindless and, like, done something mindlessly that maybe disrespected the foundation or, like, a partnership. And there's regret. Like, there's, like, this person is not happy with the choice that they felt like they had to make, or like they did make. Or they're unhappy with, like, where that leaves them now. Okay. Is there anything else? I just heard Shigura that did, like, this person could, like, miss your, like, sex, your intimacy, if you ever had it. Yeah, this song is TBT by Lucki. It's like throwback, like looking in the past. This person is reminiscing on the past. And now, like, the fire alarm is beeping. I don't know what that's about. Is it the incense? I don't know. Oh, I was saying this person is thinking in the past. Okay, yeah, and the Six of Pentacles is, like, equal give and take. So if there was any kind of, and, like, fire is, like, heat, intimacy, passion. There could have been, like, an equal give and take experience that you had, like, intimately with this person that they're, like, remembering very fondly, like, thinking about a lot. And they may, like, think about, like, planting, like I was saying, planting a seed. So they may be thinking about, and I was saying they have some kind of sexual strategy in the beginning where they didn't want to get you, like, drunk or high. This doesn't sound good, but I don't think this person. Okay, so just beware. Be aware of the fact that there could be someone, the Emperor, maybe an Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, Virgo, Aquarius person, perhaps, who may want to, like, drink with you or, like, smoke with you and possibly use that as an opportunity to plant their seed. I have to tell you how I'm seeing it. That's how I'm seeing it. If it's not for you, then it's not for you, but I would say beware. Like, use protection.
Because even if you like are interested in like, you know, the intimacy, that doesn't mean you have to like start a fucking family with this person, right? Because who knows if this person is like progressed far enough to like be able to support that right now, right? Because we're still seeing this person like in transition. So like if you wanna engage, then like cool, but like understand that this person is still like in transition to some extent. And yeah. I don't necessarily feel like I'm being guided to tell you to like, you know, avoid this person or anything, but I don't know. I also don't want you to like pour yourself into them either, because this person has some work to do as far as it like relates to clearing up their own like mentality and perception and ego and like the ways that those things like kind of affect how they behave in a relationship. And for as long as they have like that uncontrolled, then there's some aspect of like liability here. But you know, interestingly enough, they're kind of like turning that back at you here, and they're like, look at yourself. Okay, so like I was saying, like, you know, this person that is so funny because I was literally like talking about them, but then like I just heard like a voice and they were like, girl, like come on, like let's be so real. So yeah, I mean, you could have a bit of the past too, like honestly. And that could be like where you guys find some level of resonance here. Is like, I could have options, you could have options. None of our options would be as good as this option, so we may as well just invest in this one. And there's like, you know, it's like a real recognized real, or like just some level of resonance here. Because like as much as I was saying this person could get around, you could probably as well. And there's like an equal level of like ability to do that. So then there's like a mutual level of like questioning of the other person. It's like, are you gonna be faithful? Are you gonna be faithful? We don't know. And like part of what the person could be hiding could be like their willingness to invest in a serious way. Like this person has a reliable and tried and true method towards approaching relationships, but that doesn't mean that they're like committed to only being in that energy. And I think there needs to be some level of like, you know, just mutual communication of intention. Like I think if both of you could just be like honest with each other for like half a second. If there was less strategy, because I just pulled the high priestess and then the high priest. Like come on. Like we just need to figure out how to get together in some kind of way. Because there's a lot of resonance in between these two people as like being divine feminine and divine masculine people, or like beings. There's a lot of like individual power and ability that exists in this connection, like as individuals. So like imagine like the, you know, bringing it together, like, and like we have farmer and tree, like, and then reishi, longevity. Like this is long-term potential. So if we can get over like the obstacles of the present moment, then like, you know, I think there's a lot of potential over the long term, because because of the willingness to grow that both of you have clearly been able to demonstrate. Yeah. So, I mean, the more that you grow and the more that you're willing to like communicate that growth through not only like words, but also like action, and like really back it up with something to be able to show, like to prove evolution in some kind of way, then I mean like we're golden. Because like this energy doesn't have to be what it is. Like it can change. There is the ability to change. Like even trees, like, because there's some perception of the situation being like permanent that I don't necessarily feel like it's really what it is. It may look like one thing right now, but like a tree can grow, or any plant can grow towards the direction of like the sunlight. So wherever it's getting the most nutrition is where it's gonna go. So if you don't want a tree to leave your sunlight, then you just need to like burn brighter. And I don't really know, like I hope that makes sense. But like imagine like the tree being like the feminine aspect, right? And then the sun being like the masculine aspect, the provider of like the light necessary to create, you know, sustenance. Um, if, let's say, for example, you're finding yourself the feminine, you may have felt the need to like course correct in this relationship due to what energy this person may have been like operating in the past. If you're the masculine energy that's kind of providing this sunlight energy, then you may have dimmed the light, like you may have reduced your investment into a certain like plant. So I mean, like, okay, this is I started to hate this example, but you know what I'm saying? I hope you understand what I'm saying, because I'm done trying to explain it. Yeah. Cool. I think I'm getting to the part where like I'm tired of doing this reading. let me just pull the next cards so I can wrap this up. Because pile one, Loki took a lot of energy out of me. That shit was like intense. Okay. I was channeling a lot in pile one. There's a lot that needed to be said. This one has been like sexual. And yeah. It honestly was sexual, but sexual energy is related to like the sacral chakra, and sacral chakra is like our emotional energy center, because emotional, like creative energy and sexual energy is the same thing. So there's something here about like healing our own emotional wounds, right? Because like I was saying, this person might have some like less than favorable aspects of self from your perspective as it like relates to considering the person in a relationship. Like there maybe avoidance of commitment or sexual promiscuity. Like these things kind of maybe bother you because they present to you like right now as liabilities. But like I was saying, this person is energetically like kind of asking you to like see what about you attracted you to them, because there could be some level of like similarity there. Yeah, we have Lakshmi number 7 in the reverse, but yeah, and then Poppy, which literally is 34, which comes down to 7 again. Lakshmi is a goddess of like fortune, so there could be some element of like meeting your match, or because you know like when you go to like the slot machine to the casino, you want to like get 3 of the same. So I think this is like a 2 peas in the pod, 2 of the same kind of energy partnership with the tree energy coming here as well. Like there is potential for this to like kind of grow and evolve over the long term, but there needs to be like patience with the process. And I think yeah, I'm saying correctly, it's 1, 2, 3 right now on my time. So like that's the development. It's like taking steps forward. Is there anything else? God damn it. Okay, they're saying no. I'm not taking these. I'm gonna move to another deck. I actually want to use. Where'd it go? It's right there. Cool. So this is gonna be the middle one. Aquarius at the bottom of the deck. I just thought that I can't feel my face. I need that spread out in my case. I can't even read this. I need glasses. Anyways, okay, we have miracles. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to all the big and small miracles that have already occurred in your life, and also to those that are currently occurring and are still to come. Miracles surround you, be on the lookout for them. And then we have release. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations in your life. You deserve to be free of all drama, and this is the first step towards achieving that. And the bottom is expand. You're being asked to expand. And I was saying this person wants to expand. And I was saying a lot of different interpretations of that. Like, if you guys have already been like intimate, they may like want to expand that experience. So I don't know like to what extent you've gone, but they probably want to go farther. And if you already like done everything, then this is the energy of like bringing in like more stuff. So like it could be like toys, or it could be like people, or it could be like cameras, or it could be I don't know, but they want to like do some, they want to do more, like I don't know, this person wants to do more, like literally do more. So they could choice, they could want to make a choice to expand the relationship, and it feels like it's kind of related to like a masculine energy of like responsibility or like role, like playing a role in something. Because like once they take on a role, they're then like dependent on for that role. I think this person wants to be dependent on, like they want to become a ritual and routine part. Like with farmer, like they want to put in like the work every day. Like they want to do the stuff, the groundwork. Compassion. It says you're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break. Be a loving comforter who always has your back. This person like has a lot of feelings for you. But yeah, I think with the step back and release energy, the change still has to occur. So like allow this person to go through the process without expectations. Like release the like expectation that would cause disappointment, so this person can be free to like do what they need to do. Like I think your energy could have been like a lot of pressure for this person, so they might do more growth without that pressure, or with a different kind of pressure, like the pressure of your absence. Patience again, and then abundance. You're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first step in receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. So yeah, you're kind of just like in an in-between phase, because there's definitely a lot of change going on, but slow down. You're kind of just needing to like focus more on what you can control in your like day-to-day life right now, like in front of you, and let everything else just like play out how it's meant to. But yeah, that's what I have. So I hope that kind of like gave you guys some clarity and guidance. You know, that was the intention. I'm all taroted out for now, so I'm gonna take a break, probably eat some lunch, and then do like personals. So thanks for joining. Oh, let me like okay. Bye. Oh, you just joined? I'm leaving. But, you know, I'm gonna like end the live and then hopefully I'll be able to save it to the account so you can just like watch it again. Okay. Goodbye, guys.